Hello and welcome back, everybody. DL here. And I meant to upload this yesterday, but I slightly messed up, and well, I did need to wait just a little bit. So now we currently have Chapter 21 Part 1 available right now. Most servers should have the spoiler thing lifted, so I feel like it is safer to upload this now rather than a little bit later. But also, at the same time, it's like, I know a lot of people have not done it yet, so just in case there will be a spoiler warning. But also, I do know new essences did come out with this chapter. I'm trying to look for them right now, actually, but they're not coming up. So yeah, just pay attention to the essences, and surely you will see them. But yeah, I don't see them right now. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. So from this point onward, spoiler warning is in full effect if you guys don't want the spoiler. So just if you guys don't want to be spoiled, I do recommend you leave the video right now. But for those of those who are staying, this will be like a quick synopsis. I'm assuming you have read this already. This will more or less be my thoughts on everything. So just to dive into it really quick, the biggest point I feel like I do want to talk about is actually going to be Elysium. All right. So I find we all found Elysium at first to be very assholey, I guess. No pun there, but sure, I guess you can pun it. Why not? To others, like, he's racist towards humans, like. But after this chapter, you do like kind of understand his point of view. We still don't like him. We still don't agree with him, but we can understand where he's coming from. I, for one, really, really do like that. Well, okay, well, we understand where he's coming from in his line of thinking, but we're still going to beat the shit out of you. And that we did. That we absolutely did. So then to also just add on to it, when we did beat, obviously, Elysium, fucking Gala Volk! Yeah, Volk is going to be the Gala. Like, holy shit. That was a twist I was not expecting. I was not expecting Auden to transform into fucking Volk. That was ridiculous. So yeah, that's probably going to be the pattern for the next five dragons. They will more likely end up being Agito forms. So with that now thinking, are these forms going to follow suit with what the actual Agito does? So for example, obviously with Volk, he's got Plague on his side. In his dragon skill, would he inflict plague on the opponent to as of where literally afflictions will have an increased chance? If so, he's going to be very fucking good. And dare I say, worthy for pre-anniversary bait. Like, I feel like plague will really pick wind up a few notches. It definitely will, especially with everything inflicting like Stormlash now. It would be really damn good. It would be good. But don't just assume other kits. We've got like fucking Cayenne with his shields. More likely grants one shield, then alternates between the strength, defense, and healing. That way, it's more than just like one shield. It's or maybe even like a set life shield. Say for example, he says, okay, you have 3,000 life shield, and with this, you have a surge. And with this, you also get a buff. This also buff would be Nihility proof, but the life shield would not be. Or maybe even Ciel's vulnerability to as of where when they have it, you do more damage and it can still do the up to 3 stacks. Like stuff like that could really, really be fun to play with and really start to set the other elements apart from each other dragon-wise. Because right now, we have the Reborns, and they all pretty much do the same thing. So with these, it could really start to diversify the different elements and make them have what makes them, I feel like. It would definitely be an interesting twist. It definitely would be. But with that out of the way, now to talk about how the fuck Auden obtained this form. This is now starting to go into a little bit more of the lore bits. He used Jinlorda's technique. I don't remember exactly what it's called because I don't have the stuff pulled in front of me. But pretty much, you take mana and you can shapeshift into that form. Jinlorda used it on Mim. He had took Mim's mana and transformed it into Hybron Hilda. pretty cool. Euden obviously used it in the air and was able to grab Volk's mana, therefore transformed into Volk. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, the one funny thought is that, does that technically mean Jin Lorda and the Euden can transform into Elysium? Is that what that means? Because if so, then potentially there could be 3 Elysiums running around, which will be hysterical to me. That would be hysterical. But well, I feel like that there's more reason for this technique than just for fairies to actually have a form of shapeshift. All right, it would, besides a metamorphosis, obviously. I feel like Jin Lorda made it for Nedrick because, as we know, Nedrick needs mana to survive. So literally, I don't know if Nedrick knows this technique or not. I assume he would, just for the sake of the Agito masks existing. They obviously have a power. They probably produce it when on a person, so therefore he can just take some of that power. But Jin Lorda, I think, made that technique that way Nedrick has a way to obtain mana at his own will. If so, then that's a fucking friend right there. That's a goddamn friend right there. And I would say the last actual thing from 21 Part 1 I wanted to talk about is the biggest lore dump of them all, the 2 creators. So we have the original dragon and the original human. I know the origin is of the dragon. I forget what the original human is called exactly. I believe it's similar to protagonist, I guess. It's similar to that. It begins with a pro. That's all I remember. If you read the chapter, you know what I'm talking about. That's definitely interesting, because how it was summed up was that the origin of the dragon, also known as Bahamut in this case, he wants a world where possibility exists. The human does not want possibility. He wants something. He wants a world where everything is set in stone. Those who fought, the human was sealed in the other world, and the dragon lost his body. So as for where the dragon is, I ain't got the faintest idea clue. Just roaming around somewhere, I guess. And meanwhile, the human is producing black mana that is obviously slowly seeping, and the seal is going to be broken pretty damn soon. So it's definitely going to be very, very interesting whenever that happens. Based off of what some people in my server have actually been going through, is that well, they believe that Baron might have a connection to the original human. Hence is why he is literally able to suck up Morsayati and pretty much blend with him perfectly. That would be a major thing, mainly because according to a Japanese translation, before Morsayati gets sucked up out of Zethia, he mentions like that person or human. So that is definitely something to really, really look for. But also it would make sense, because obviously Morsayati is from the other world. Same mana. He also has black mana stuff. So definitely some correlation there. But now also slightly leading into other things and future predictions. All right. Obviously, I'll say we're going to see Baron. They're more likely going to drop that truth bomb on us. That listen, this kid Baron here, he's got the original human in him. They're probably going to drop something like that. We need to know why Zethia Lily says Nedrick cannot have a Bahamut. We need to know that reason now. Because, well, obviously we know that Ilya was the one that quickly swept away Zethia. She probably quickly caught up Zethia on everything. Because remember, her and Mordecai have been hopping around timelines. So they probably learned a thing or two about everything. So they obviously know something. Regardless, part 2 is definitely going to be a lot of bombs. It's going to be a lot of lore bombs. So I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited. I feel like I wanted to talk about one other thing very quickly. I was talking about predictions. Oh yes, Mordecai. So Mordecai is definitely going to be an interesting fellow in this situation. I believe he's going to get a gala. I believe he might be the next gala because, well, remember, they're in the dimension between dimensions. They can literally slip into the other world at will and be protected thanks to the Omega Key now that it is perfected and stuff like that. So if they look hard enough, they can literally find the seal of the original human. They can probably do it. If not, they have already done it. And obviously, Mordecai was molded after a piece of Morsayati. Something's going to happen to him. All right, that's what I have a feeling for. Something is going to happen, whether or not he does obtain some power of the original human. The original human possesses him and uses him as a method to escape. I don't know, but I feel like Mordecai is definitely going to play a major role and will probably be one of several bombs / cliffhangers in this upcoming part. If he turns out to be good, he could be Gala. Easily. Maybe even a Gala Ilya. I don't know. But definitely excited for this upcoming part. This chapter was really damn good. Really am glad that they are stepping up on the chapters as of lately. Absolutely great work. That might be it for this video. Thank you for those who did watch and are interested in the lore bits. I am trying to make Matthew do those lore videos. Hopefully they happen soon. I really hope. And until next time, probably tomorrow, I don't know. I'll see you all next time, so I'll see you then. Bye.